I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. You need to know, you need to know, you need to know. We all need to know. What do you need to know? What do I need to know? What do we need to know? Do you know that it's not every time you keep quiet? It's not every time you are silent. It's not every time you talk. You have to know when to talk. You have to know when to be silent. And you have to know when to also praise yourself. Many a times people will be saying, why are you blowing your trumpet? Why are you blowing your trumpet? If you don't blow your trumpet, nobody will help you to blow the trumpet. Even though there are some people that are helping you to blow the trumpet, they may have ulterior motive, and they may be blowing the trumpet the way you don't like it, and the way it will sound in the ears of others will be so different and portray you into another dimension of life in the eyes of others. Don't just be a good listener. To be a good listener is very, very good, because you have to listen and digest what you are hearing. But that's not enough. You have to be a good speaker. You have to be a good talker. Let people call you a parrot. Don't just be silent in the face of so many accusations. When you are doing good things, when others are pulling you down, using their mouth to run you down, don't just be quiet. At times you have to respond. At times you have to let them know that you have something to say. Because when you are quiet, when you are silent, people will take it for granted. People will be thinking what others are saying about you is true. At times you have to stand up and also counter react to what people are saying about you. When you study the life of Jesus, he got to a certain stage in life when people don't know the exact time, the exact reason, the exact purpose why Jesus came. Jesus faced his disciple and asked, who am I? And they start mentioning what Jesus is not. And he said, and Peter said, you are the Son of God. And since then, Jesus started proclaiming, started speaking about himself. He will get to one place, he says, I am the bread of life. I am the way. I am this, I am this. Jesus took his own trumpet and started blowing it. He blew it aloud. So you too, you can do likewise. It's not a sin for you to lift yourself up. It's not a sin for you to talk good about yourself. It's not a sin. Let people say you have the spirit of pride. Let them say, why are you blowing your trumpet? If they refuse to blow your trumpet, so it's not a sin for you to take up your prophet and be blowing it. So all you need to do is don't blow it out of proportion. Don't say what you cannot do. Don't say what you are not. Make sure you are saying who you are, what you are, why you are in that position. And let people know who you are. Don't just be quiet and be thinking somebody will come here and they'll be telling people who you are. If people are telling others who you are, that means you don't know who you are. Silence at times is bad. Silence means you are also saying what others are saying. That is how it is. It's not every time you are quiet. It's not every time you accept and say, okay, I leave it for God. I leave it. Anybody can say what they like. You too, you have your mouth. The reason why God gave you mouth is for you to also say something about yourself. Don't leave it in the hands of others that, oh, after all, they have to blow my trumpet. Use your mouth to say something. Be a good listener in whatsoever people are saying, and also be a good talker. Be a good talker. Be a good talker. Let people call you name. That you are a talkative, that you are a parrot. That's the way of life. Because if you don't counter react what others are saying, either good or bad about you, people will think that what they are saying about you is right. Don't be a good listener alone. Also be a good talker and a good responder. Shall be well with you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen, amen, and amen. Shalom.